Hi there, students. To agree to disagree, or to agree to differ. Okay, imagine two people who are having an argument and they realize that there is a fundamental difference between the two of them, and there is a point on which they are never going to agree. Well, the sensible thing to do is to stop trying to persuade each other that you are right, because you're never going to persuade the other person that you're right. I think maybe right-wing and left-wing politics, it's impossible to explain somebody who is on the other side that your politics are right and their politics are wrong, and therefore you need to agree to disagree, or you agree to differ. So agree to differ, agree to disagree. You reach an agreement that you will accept the other's opinion and stop arguing, to peacefully acknowledge that you're never going to reach an agreement over this, and therefore let's be friends, but just have different points. We're both going to respect the other person's point of view, and that's it. And this is the idea of to agree to disagree. It ends an argument. It's towards mutual understanding in order to resolve a conflict or a quarrel or a debate, where you tolerate the position of the other person, but you don't accept that this is true. And this normally happens when both sides or all sides realize that continuing to argue is ineffective, it's unnecessary, because it's not going to change anything, or it's just undesirable. Yeah, it's just not a good outcome. So let's do something better with our time than argue about something. You're never going to change my mind, and I'm never going to change your mind. This is where both parties mutually accept that they do not share the same point of view. Yeah, let's stop arguing, just agree to differ. Let's just stop arguing and agree to disagree. Yeah, let's agree to differ on this subject and do something else. Very often when you have a long drawn out with an argument with somebody, the only thing you accomplish is to agree to differ, is to agree to disagree. That you clearly see that you are never going to persuade the other person about this issue. And I think it's a good thing to agree to disagree with people, because we're all different and we all see things differently. This is one of the things I always see with religion, that each person has their own religion, but I think all of the religions need to agree to disagree. They need to agree to differ. They need to tolerate and respect each other, but they don't need to accept what the other religions are saying is true, but they need to respect them. So you're agreeing not to argue anymore about a difference of opinion. Yeah? Particularly maybe about politics or something like that. You just end up needing to agree to disagree. You stop arguing, because neither of the sides is going to change their opinion, even if you argue from now until doomsday. So either avoid talking about things like that, or just agree to differ, agree to be different, because all people are different. So agreeing to differ is a good thing. Is to end an argument in a friendly way, while maintaining your differences of opinion, that you don't have the same opinion. This is a subject on which we must agree to disagree. We must agree to differ. Yeah, to choose to agree to differ on certain things. Yeah, we must agree to differ on this point. Okay, so to agree to disagree, you have an agreement that you're not going to change your opinion, and neither are they. So you and I are going to have to agree to disagree about this. Yeah, if you can't agree to disagree, then you're probably a fairly disagreeable person. Okay, so to agree to disagree, formality, agree to differ, agree to disagree. 4.5 in formality, yes, maybe a 5. I'm going to go 4.5. Use informally, use in a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing. In something very formal, perhaps not. And the origin, well, you are agreeing to disagreeing. Yeah, there's an agreement not to agree. Okay, and that's the idea. And agree to differ. You agree to have different points of view. So anyway, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Agree to disagree. Agree to differ.